The story of Moses, a journey of faith and redemption, the hidden prince. Most of us know the story of Moses, how he was hidden in a basket, placed in the Nile, and discovered by Pharaoh's daughter. But what if I told you there's more to this story than meets the eye? What if the very act of saving Moses was a divine setup, a moment where God's hand was at work in the most unexpected way? Moses, a Hebrew child born under the shadow of death, was destined for greatness. His mother, Jochebed, defied Pharaoh's decree by hiding him for 3 months. When she could no longer keep him safe, she placed him in a basket and set him adrift on the Nile. Jochebed kneels by the banks of the Nile, gently placing the basket containing Moses into the water, her face a mix of sorrow and determination. Moses lies quietly in the basket, surrounded by soft cloth. But here's the twist. The Nile wasn't just a river. It was a symbol of life and death, a place where Pharaoh's power was both literal and spiritual. By placing Moses in the Nile, Jochebed wasn't just hiding him. She was entrusting him to God's providence.
Pharaoh's daughter, bathing in the river, found the basket. Pharaoh's daughter stands by the Nile, bending down to lift the basket from the water. Her handmaidens gather behind her, watching in astonishment. Moses stirs slightly in the basket, making soft sounds. Pharaoh's daughter sits on a rock by the river, cradling Moses in her arms and gently rocking him. Her handmaidens surround her, some offering cloth, others whispering among themselves. But this wasn't just a random act of kindness. Jochebed is summoned to care for Moses. Jochebed stands before Pharaoh's daughter, her hands crossed over her chest, bowing slightly in respect. Pharaoh's daughter holds Moses in her arms, smiling at Jochebed. The text says she saw the child and had compassion on him. The Hebrew word for compassion here carries a deeper meaning. It implies a divine stirring, a moment where God moved her heart. She didn't just save Moses, she unknowingly set in motion God's plan to save an entire nation. Moral lesson: sometimes, God uses the most unlikely people and circumstances to fulfill his plans. What seems like a random act of kindness may be a divine intervention in disguise.